beats that will slice through your mind like a knife. Every line's conversion, every verse is your life. No fix, no lies, just a boom uncut. Bring your heart, bring your soul, when you're getting shut down.
This is fire. This is fire in Dot's booth.
You're getting shut down.
What is good, Vibe Gang? Fire in the booth, in Dot's booth, gang. Everybody out there, Renegades, how is everyone doing? Welcome to Season 2, Round 3 of Fire in Dot's booth with one of the judges in my left or right, wherever, however you're looking at it, my brother King fucking Prime. What is going on, bro?
What's going on? It's King Prime, one half of the Dreadin podcast. You know who we be, obviously. Proud to be here once again with my boy, Uncle Ray.
And we should have someone else with us, but she's going to be added on to the stream later.
Hello lovely disco biscuits. Welcome to the final of Fire in Dot's booth, Season 2. How exciting.
Yes, I know. I can already hear him in my ear. Brother Ray, brother Uncle Ray, brother KP, King Prime, they've probably already introduced themselves. Yes, I'm here. My brothers, I've showed up, okay? It's me. It's Crow, Mama Crow, Sister Crow, whatever you want to call me. It is me. I'm here, okay? The hold-up's all my fault, people. Not Disco Dogs, not KP's, not Uncle Ray's. I'll take it all on the chin, okay? I'll take it all on the chin. Here we go. I guess I don't have anything else I need to do, but just like listen. Actually, I feel very weird doing this on my own. It was so much more fun when I did it with the brothers.
Let's fucking go.
So we're going to get started with it. Prime, if you can, please read off the criteria for this round that the Dot sent us.
Right. Coolio. All right. So for Season 2, Round 3, the theme is out into the Reniverse, and we have been given 180 seconds per contestant. So
amazing.
That is 3 minutes. So we're expecting 3 minutes of fire from every contestant. All right. So the criteria is the final round is about the contestants stepping fully into their potential and claiming their place in the Reniverse. It is the culmination of their journey where they break free from limitations and embrace their unique creative identity. The lyrics reflect triumph, growth, and the bold leap forward into limitless future. This is their victory lap, showcasing not just where they've been, but where they're going. They should also nod to the music of Ren and the Renegades, how he has inspired them in their own personal and musical journey. All right. So the criteria for us is personality. To be fair, we look for that anyway.
Right.
Not just that vibe and being themselves and having originality. Creativity, how they lay the lyrics to the beat and hooks, and lyrics and execution, technical aspect, rhyme schemes linking to the theme of each round. So pretty standard judging criteria if you're a hip hop head.
Facts. So this is pretty much get on this beat and rap.
Yes. Facts.
Get on the beat and destroy the motherfucker. A little under 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 57 seconds each track. We're gonna start with Contestant A. Let me bring the screen up on the motherfucker. Shout out to Disco Doc for doing what Disco Doc does, man.
Absolutely.
Good luck with all this editing, buddy.
One thing I want to ask you, Unc, are you still going to be judging about the usage of the 180 seconds?
Listen, I've gotten so much, like, I was here a lot of people say, brother, like, you need to chill with that time frame is crazy, bro. And I'm like, hey, it's either are you gonna use it or you not. It's like, it's there for you to use. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that's what I'm looking for.
Exactly.
I'm not saying shit. You don't have to do anything. You can do however you want. I'm telling you what I'm looking for. If you're gonna give me a 2 minute and 57 second song, but you only rapped a minute on it, guess what's gonna happen, bro? Guess what's gonna happen? If there's a minute and 57 seconds of just talking, no sir. I don't need none of that. You have to be doing like a Renish type of situation. Like you have to tell me a story of Screech or Vicky. Something has to be happening in the minute and something that you're not rapping.
Exactly.
So 2 minutes 57 seconds. Take the 7 seconds, 3 seconds in the beginning for the intro, and then the rest at the end of the outro. There's your 7 seconds. We're gonna get started, man. We're gonna get started with Contestant A.
Let's go.
It's just I think it's just a really low recording. Let's try. Let's take 2. Disco Doc, don't edit this shit out. Disco, stop acting crazy.
Edit this out, Doc. Do you think?
Oh, we're gonna tell this motherfucker the whole entire time. We're gonna tell his ass. It's time to edit this shit out.
Yeah,
Today you learn something else. I'm going to teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style. Now, first your hooking technique.
Hey Beck, what's good? I'm trying to write this song to show how far you've come and how you belong. But they won't listen, man. They only clap when I play along. I hear you, and I gently suggest you're wrong. Wouldn't have been asked if I went up to the task. I am you, just further down this road I've passed. But I've never had anything of worth to add. Life's exhausted me, grave is calling me. And in fact, if you can't show me proof things get better, I'll pass. No argument for me, pain's a part of life's path, but not the same as suffering, though it seems a fallacy. Resisting keeps you stuck in the suck, and that's futility. I'll hold your hand until you see your value. I know it's hard to believe. You can see that again. I know it's hard to believe. I didn't mean literally, bro. Seriously? Oh, I'm aware. Just trying to add some cheeky levity. Channel inspired in lyrical dexterity. Never dumb player, minimize severity. Lead on the beat, this is not for my therapy. Intricacy for my inner disparity. You almost laughed, don't deny.
Damn, I know I probably shouldn't rewind, but I have to because Sister Beck just hit us with a hectic flow change. And Crow was not ready for that, okay?
Inspired in lyrical dexterity. Never dumb player, minimize severity. Lead on the beat, this is not for my therapy. Intricacy for my inner disparity. You almost laughed, don't deny. No, can't remember the last time. Stop lying. I can't stop something that I've never done, can I? Okay, wise guy, but how do I feel alive when safety just means waiting for another blind side? I know they chalked your outline, but with me you don't gotta hide. I've been in your boots, skated on the thin ice. I toe flipped the whole script on purpose amidst fog. I wanna believe, but man, my balance is off. I try to catch my footing, but the edge is all wrong. Line took the music, my rhythm, my song. Hope's hard to grasp when your mind's in a haze, but drop the beat and you'll spark the blaze. Even lost in the smog of verse, find its phrase. Words play in your veins like the way out the maze. Will I ever feel like me again, or always in pain? Never okay. Just wait, you'll dance in the rain again one day. Man, I feel like Dolly watching time melt away. I get it, I really do. But here's the thing, you'll soon react to hope. Taking a leap of faith, you don't yet know that snake's new gold. You're not running away. The pendulum swings toward the light, though your soul shakes, and you can't begin to fathom what a difference this makes. You'll read comments from young and old around the globe, urging you to enter in and say hi. Enter in, unfold. And when you feel the purpose and connection, it's a blessing. The renegade army, man, they got me confessing. Now they come for my voice, but they're drawn to your fights. Never have this platform if you hadn't lit up the mic. We're making waves, the channel became a true safe haven for others, just fighting to make it through. Life's not easy, I still battle my own thoughts, but sick voice tracks up when distraught to accept what you fought. Now I don't just exist, I create through the ache, and I built freedom from the bars that once made you break. Woke up from the ice with my pen as a blade. Time traveled through my trauma, now I'm thawing out takes. I'm here to stay, go on, you can call me Captain A, cause I know one thing, I can do this all day.
Go ahead, girl. Hold on, man.
Okay, I'm just going to treat this as if I'm doing a reaction, okay? That's what I'm going to treat this as, because I feel unco that my brothers are not here. My brothers are not here. And I don't even know what to do with my hands. I found him, her, him, whatever. I still don't have a name for my therapy snake either, people. So if you've got any ideas. Anyway, Beck. What a transformation. What a transformation. So much information on, sister's daily struggles, okay? And thank you for just being so vulnerable and courageous. I'm big on that word, people. And just putting it out there. And I love the way Beck described what the Reniverse really feels like for everyone, because it's very much like that. We are drawn together by the struggles that Ren faces, but not just the struggles. I mean, that comes afterwards once you realize the journey, but Brother Ren's actual talent is second to none, you know, absolute all-rounder. I'm big on auras, you know. Face to face, I feel like I can feel people's energies. I would just like to say that I feel like a strength of mine is to be able to feel someone's energy and their intent. And, you know, I look for that before I even see the physical of anything. I look for that like their spirit, their energy. Do I feel comfortable around them? You know, is it someone I need to watch? Are they a snake? Do you know what I mean? I feel like Beck is just a very bubbly, and I know, sister, that you might not feel like this, especially when you're going through what you go through, which you've just so beautifully put together. But I just want you to know that you give me that energy, that bubbly, you know, fun. Like you've definitely put a lot of personality into this, so I love that. You know, you showed some like, even though I'm not like very good when it comes to the technical, like explaining what I hear, because I'm not like a reactor that is just a rap reactor, right? I love all music, you all know that, well, people that know me. But so technically I don't know the words, but I definitely noticed you flexing different things there, the you know, the flow switch up. And, you know, if I had my brothers here, you know, brother KP, brother Uncle Ray, brother Uncle Ray, I would lean on them. But it felt like you were like possibly doing triple time. I don't know, okay? But I noticed that. And I mean, I can't, like, this is Contestant A, first contestant, and I just feel so proud just because I just love being part of this whole thing and just watching the progression of each contestant. That was a mad start. Again, sister, I know on your roughest days that you might not feel that you give off that kind of happy, friendly, energetic vibe, but that's what I hear. You know, like, you just seem like a really kind-hearted, fun person to hang out with that is not complaining. You're just battling through your challenges like everyone else. You know, we've all got our own story, but you're like Ren, you're following in his footsteps and flipping it into artistry, and that is extremely courageous and resilient. And I believe you're an original warrior. Okay, a crow. Anyway, okay. Oh, I've got to give a score. I hate doing this, like, because it's really weird to score people on their artistry when they're putting their heart and soul into it. But it is what it is. It's a competition. I know. I can hear you both. Shh, I'm going to score. It's a competition. It's a competition, Crow. Just score. Okay, shh. In saying that, out of 10, I would give Sister Beck, Contestant A, I'd give her a solid 7.5. Well, that's not a solid number, but I'd give her a 7.5.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I like that ending. And she used the whole fucking... She used the whole 2 minutes and 56... Stop playing with them, man. Y'all be playing too... That's the problem, bro. Y'all be playing too much, man. She used the whole entire...
3 minutes.
The whole 3 minutes. Go ahead, Captain A.
Yeah. Captain
With
A.
the fire. I like that. I like how she's using the creativity is there.
Oh,
the Ish talking is there.
Yeah.
She's talking to Ish. The only thing that I would say, production was a little for me. It was kind of
Yeah.
I was trying to get through the song, and I was trying to find those spots, but the production was a little bit off. But I mean, I'm not gonna beat her too much on that because not everybody could afford to do studio production or anything like that. So I'm not gonna knock it too bad on that. But and also the other thing that I saw, and then I'll give you the stage, King, is she was again rushing the verse for me. She was trying to, like, I see she was trying to find the pocket. And at some point she actually landed on the pocket and it was flowing good, but then you'll see that she'll have to rush these couple of words because in order to hit the drop, you'll have to go and be at this point at the verse already. So I see how she was trying to chase it, and then she catches it, and then she loses it again, and then chases it. That's the only two things that I see that it's kind of but that comes with time. That comes with continue on doing it and finding that pocket and finding your rhythm and finding your flowing cadences. That's all with time. So I could give you my score right now, and I'll give it about a 6.5.
Do you know what? I kind of echo your sentiment. There was certain parts in it where she was speeding up the lyrics, but it was almost like she was chasing the beat, like you're saying. So I definitely caught that as well. Again, the production, we can't get on there too much about that. So I'm not even going to mention, just leaning that too much. But there was creativity. There was definitely personality in there, and she may not be an experienced rapper, which we've known, but there was a lot of, she did display a little bit of technical skill on the beat as well. Different kind of cadences and stuff like that as well. So that speed part that she did, and not to interrupt yours, but that speed part that she did, that she was speed rapping and she went that right there, I was like, okay, that's one of the pockets that I was talking about. She actually executed that perfectly because it was right on the beat. So you know what? I'll give her 7. Fuck it, I'll give her a 7. I'll give her a 7, man. Yeah, I'll give her a 7 as well. Yeah.
Because it was she did in the important parts where it mattered to be on beat. She was on beat, and she was got it. But the creativity, like you said, the personality, everything was there. Everything else was there. So I'll give her a solid 7.
Yeah, I'll give her a 7 as well.
All right, Contestant B is next. Let's see what we got.
Let's go.
Contestant B.
Today you learn
Contestant
something
B.
else. I'm going to teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style.
They say I can do this, I'll do this.
That's your hooking technique.
Yeah, I bet you gon' remember me. Yeah, they not fucking with that, they'll never forget that. I swear to you, I bet they gon' remember me. Yeah, they not fucking with that, they'll never forget that. I swear to you, I bet they gon' remember me. Yo, they not fucking with that, they'll never forget that. I swear to God, I bet they gon' remember me. Yo, they'll never forget that, they not fucking with that. I swear to God, I bet that y'all remember the nigga that battle ran. And you ain't think the GOAT will make a sound again. The way I jumped in was my own terms, I'm gon' burn. Fuck being humble, I'm sorry, shawty, I won't learn. Ain't telling me no turn on fire, no earn. Open up when opportunity knocks, that go firm. I rap about the streets because home.
My nigga. Hold on, bro.
Okay, he dropped a bar that inadvertently gave himself away.
Yeah. We ain't gonna say nothing. We ain't gonna say nothing, Doc. We ain't gonna say nothing, Doc. The editing king, Disco Dot. Hold on, I gotta bring that shit back, man. Hold on.
Teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style.
Yo, I bet you gon' remember me. Yo, they not fucking with that, they'll never forget that. I swear to you, I bet they gon' remember me. Yo, they not fucking with that, they'll never forget that. I swear to you, I bet they gon' remember me. Yo, they not fucking with that, they'll never forget that. I swear to God, I bet they gon' remember me.
Nice little hook in the beginning.
They not fucking with that, I swear to God. I bet that y'all remember the nigga that battle ran. And you ain't think the GOAT will make a sound again. The way I jumped in was my own terms, I'm gon' burn. Fuck being.
You saw what that nigga say? I'm the GOAT burn, and he said, I'm back. It sounded like a fucking. Now, come on, son. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's creativity right there, bro. He made a whole GOAT noise. This is gonna be a 3-hour live. Hold on. It's gonna be a 3-hour live. Let's go, man.
Forget that. They not fucking bet that y'all remember the nigga that battle ran. How you ain't think the GOAT will make a sound again? The way I jumped in was my own burn. Fuck being humble, I'm sorry, Shawty, I won't.
Unk, you remember me that battle, Ren? You probably think that the GOAT won't make a sound again.
I don't even want to smoke weed no more, to be honest with you. Like, I don't even want to smoke weed no more, brother. Because, holy fuck.
Nah.
That man, we gotta finish this, man. We gotta finish this.
Show turn on fire, no earn. Open up when opportunity knocks that door firm. I rap about the streets because homie, I'm from the streets. Till all my people can eat, it is a mission complete. They say that I'm just bragging, I'm just telling my story. Cause if you don't get facts from the source, then who telling it for me? Eloquent surely, yeah, this is veteran surely. Selling something to see like I'm peddling flossy. So I made a name for being hated and embracing. Leave it or take it.
I didn't want to pause it, but I had to, bro. I don't want to pause it, but I had to, bro.
Surely, yeah, this is veteran surely. Selling something to see like I'm peddling flossy. So
Oh my god, bro, that's just too hard.
Nah.
Like I'm peddling flossies? It's crazy.
That's insane. That's insane.
This is gonna make me get my emotional plush pillow animal. This got me through a lot of things, man. It's a lot. These motherfuckers be putting me through a lot of bullshit with these lyrics and shit like that. I need something for my brain to comprehend what the fuck's going on.
Oh, I can give you a joke.
Okay, Contestant B. I see what we talk about.
Yeah, we see.
I see what you doing, sir.
yeah, this is veteran surely. Selling something to see like I'm peddling flossy. So I made a name for being hated and embracing. Leave it or take it. I am still one of the greatest. They try to take points from your boy. I'm not classy, dirty, grimy, this stingy and nasty. I bet you gon' remember me. Yo, they're not fucking with that. They'll never forget that. I swear to you, I bet they gon' remember me. Yeah, they're not fucking with that. They'll never forget that.
My brother. All I'm saying is I'm hearing the hook right now, and it's only been 1 minute and 32. Is all I'm saying. It's 2 minutes and 56 seconds long, and he's already at the hook at 1 minute and 32.
But to be fair, he did the hook at the beginning.
He did do the hook in the beginning.
Yeah.
So maybe this is hook verse.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hook verse. Okay, if it's like that, I'm good money.
Yeah.
Because that's creativity. You just made a whole entire. You took the 3 minutes and you said I'm gonna make a whole fucking track with this. Because at the end of the day, if the track is gonna be fire because you're just talking your shit, then it's good. Then you could use that. So if he's doing that's beautiful. That's creative. I love that. But that's if this motherfucker doing that. If he keeps on saying you think they think they're gonna forget, I swear. If he keeps on saying that verse for 2 minutes, I'm done. But I know he's not gonna have. I have a feeling. I have it in my heart.
Yeah, he's gonna verse. He's gonna verse.
God, it's on you. It's on you.
They gon' remember me. Yo, they not fucking with that. They'll never forget that. I swear to God, I bet they gon' remember me.
Brother.
They'll never forget that. They not fucking with that. I swear to God. The possibility is endless. Future bright as a camera flash.
Right.
Who that nigga? He that nigga. You don't have to ask. Rap and crack. Your favorite MC don't even have a sack. That's a fact. I be on dumb shit like a MAGA hat. Don't worry about if I'm famous. Either way, I ain't nameless. The game is complacent and I came to change it. Playing with me, you know that shit.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but it was a fire bar.
It was.
If you, I'm not gonna say.
I caught it.
But if you break it down lyrically, fire. If you break it down lyrically, fire. My brother.
Rap and crack your favorite MC don't even have a sack. That's a fact. I be on dumb shit like a maggot hat. Don't worry about if I'm famous. Either way, I ain't nameless. The game is complacent and I came to change it. Playing with me, you know that shit don't stop. Get shot on the dance floor and need a disco doc. I've been a room.
Catch you on the dance floor, you gonna need a disco doc? Oh my god. That's how the fuck you do it, bro. That's how you fucking do it. I'm sorry. I mean that's just that was clean. That was a clean bar too, bro.
I think he probably heard round 1 and 2 and took it personally. He heard our judgment on round 1 and 2 and took it personally because there's no way. My
boy, my guy Contestant B is eating his food.
Yes.
This is what it looks like when you give a MC a mic and you put him in a buffet line, and it's all you can fucking eat. You can get whatever you want. We're gonna be here for 3 hours. Eat up.
Yep.
That's what he did with this fucking beat. He got in this beat and he said, "I'm gonna fucking destroy this shit." I'm loving it. We're gonna bring that back. Hold on, I'm gonna bring that whole thing back.
Never forget that. I bet they gon' remember me. Yo, they not fucking with that. They'll never forget that. I swear to God, I bet they gon' remember me. Yo, they'll never forget that. They not fucking with that. I swear to God.
Okay. Sorry, but look, Disco Doc's gonna do his thing, but Contestant B. Okay, so straight off, this contestant, and I think I've said it in previous rounds, I love the delivery. Okay, before the delivery, straight away, just the ad-libs, the talk, and, you know, before even going into the first verse, or even starting to rap, you know, just getting the audience comfortable. I love that. It makes me feel at ease. You know, it settles me to the point where now I can hear what you're about to, say, because you've sort of eased me in. You've eased me into, you know, using the beat as well. And by the way, with the beat, with Vexo, I don't know see, this is where I struggle with the technical part, because the beat, yeah, I know it was the same beat, but it sounded much more full and gritty. And I don't know if Contestant B layered some, I don't know, but the bass was dirty through that. Like, unless I just, the heartburn is heartburning. Oh my god, I feel like I've got a campfire in my chest. Oh, people. Heartburn. Okay, so what I was saying, the bass sounded dirty and just, I loved it. It was just really grounding. And then I love how Contestant B has, that's what I wanted to say. At the start, part of Vexo's beat, it says, you know, it says something about throwing, you know, going first with the hook, and Contestant B did that. Okay? I noticed that. And I love that. And the hook was hooking. It was just simple, but flexing and just saying, you know, we're just saying, you know, I bet you're gonna, you know, just flexing, but it was simple, and it was just, what am I trying to say? Shit, just things, just one thought at one time. What I'm trying to say is, and I've said this in other reactions that I've done on my own channel, I love when an artist does a hook that I can sing to straight away, and I can feel part of the song from get-go. I love that. You know, it makes me feel included. You know, it makes me feel like a boss. I feel like, oh, I already know this song somewhat. So that was spot on. I love that. And again, I love Contestants B. The tone, gritty, sort of. And he even said in there, you know, he came with a different attitude. It wasn't so much, how can I explain this? just like his hook said, I bet you're going to remember me, because Contestant B battled Ren. So he was given a shout out to Ren in a way that, in a competitive way, okay? But obviously, and I don't know, but there has to be some kind of acknowledgement or appreciation or inspiration from Ren to Contestant B, that although he's coming at it in a more competitive sort of, competitive, I'm not going to say negative, because it's not a negative way. It's more of a flexing way that Ren has, far out, find your words. Anyway, Contestant B is coming at it, acknowledging Ren in a way that is, competitive, which is what the culture's all about. It's a huge part of the culture anyway. So that shows me that this contestant is very grassroots, in regards to rap, and you can hear it. Very put together, very comfortable, and the lyrics, even that, explaining how it felt like, come on, remember, I need a piece of paper and pen, because I know I'm going to forget stuff when I'm going through these contestants. But I did pick up that Contestant B was saying, before they committed themselves to music, their artistry, he was out on the streets. And when he started paying attention more to his artistry and putting more effort in and staying home doing that, he's probably dodged a few bullets, literally, maybe, who knows, or situations that could have got him, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm trying to say. So I love that Contestant B explained that. This is where I was. This is what music's done for me. Very honest, unapologetic, more of an aggressive flexing tone to this contestant. But I'm not mad at it. And I know, I know definitely Brother Ren wouldn't be. Because if, we know Ren, he has tracks where he's flexing as well. Okay, and so I love that this artist definitely had the courage just to be themselves, has shown resilience and consistency through this whole competition, but resilience in real life, on the streets, obviously, original. And all these contestants, in my eyes, are warriors for being able to put all this together and yeah, just be so vulnerable with their truth and their artistry. Because it's not easy to put art together and then have people judge it. But anyway, I've gone on a bit. I'm probably going to go on a lot. But Disco Doc, brother. Oh, and that you're gonna need a disco doc on the dance floor. That just reminded me. That was killer.
Ability is endless, future bright as a camera flash. Who that nigga? He that nigga, you don't have to ask. Rap and crack, your favorite MC don't even have a sack. That's a fact. I be on dumb shit like a MAGA hat. Don't worry about if I'm famous, either way I ain't nameless. The game is complacent and I came to change it. Playing with me, you know that shit don't stop. Get shot on the dance floor and need a disco doc. I been my room shaker before I knew paper. Too laser. This dude here is the moonraker. Used to be in the streets, then DBZ came on, then went back out, then late night when I came home, started worrying about the mic and then skipping a couple fights, a couple situations where I got a nigga life, and now I'm at the point where ain't no rapper can get with me, for the love or the hate, I promise they'll remember me, I bet they gon' remember me, yeah, they not fucking with me.
Strong, that was a strong fucking.
I bet they gon' remember me. Yeah, they not fucking with that. They'll never forget that. I swear to you, I bet they gon' remember me. Yo, they not fucking with that. They'll never forget that. I swear to God, I bet they gon' remember me. Yo, they'll never forget that. They not fucking with that. I swear to God.
Alright.
Right.
Off rip. Off rip, he gets a 10.
Facts.
Off, let's get that out the way now. So let's go down, put the fucking numbers like you do.
Yep.
Whatever it is that you do what you do, my brother, but he's getting a 10 automatic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The only thing, and it's still a 10, I'm not taking a point or nothing away from it, but the only thing is that I kind of was hoping to get a little at the end instead of the hook, maybe a little shit talking on the beat. That I was kind of hoping from Contestant B a little bit, but I'm not gonna. That's just my own preference. I would have preferred it to be a little shit talking at the. I mean, he was talking his shit throughout the whole entire thing, but at the end, like what he was doing in the last ones, that he'll get on the hook and say, "Yeah, you already know what the fuck is that, this, that," and start talking this, because this is a mean beat. Mm-hmm. This beat is one of those, like these like gritty ass beats.
Yes.
And it's like you have to shit talk on this. You gotta. So I give him a 10, man. He did an amazing fucking job. He understood the assignment and he executed it exactly the way it was supposed to be done.
Yep, I concur. A 10 for me as well. What stood out for me was absolute creativity. Whereas, obviously, I'm just gonna assume that the rest of the contestants didn't make a song. He used his time to make a song. Used the entire 3 minutes to make a song. The hook was very catchy. He was talking some shit in his bars. Like, obviously, we had to kind of pull it back a few times because he was saying some stuff.
He was the wordplay and the punches and the haymakers. He was putting the haymakers exactly where they were supposed to land. It was the execution. It was the timing on everything. You could hear it. You could hear a seasoned artist.
Yes.
When you hear a seasoned artist, like you could tell that he's been doing this for a minute now, and 10, bro. Like it's on you, bro. Go ahead. It was amazing. It was good.
Yeah. Listen, I agree. 10. Perfect execution, creativity out the gate, punches like you said in the right place. You know what? 10. 10. 10. 10.
Let's keep that one because that one is just. I mean, if you hearing what we hearing,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Disco Doc somehow, some way, my brother, you're gonna have to turn up the volume on this.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got to put this shit at 1,000. But CapCut, I know you could get all the way up to like 100 and something, and add extra volume on top of how already loud it is. So CapCut this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I got the free membership. If you want, I could do it for you, but it's gonna cost you. I don't even want to do my own shit. If I have to do yours, I'm charging you $350 an hour, my nigga. Because I'm just saying, I love you, Disco Doc, but not for a discount. I don't love you enough for a discount. All right, man, that's Contestant B.
Contestant B? What did I give Contestant B? That was... It was a 9.5, wasn't it? Yeah, that Contestant B was a 9.5. All right. Let me take another drink, but let's go to Contestant C. Woo! Ooh. People, I did try and crochet something genius to show you know, but Sister Crow has been so flat out. That's in my head now. I bet you're going to remember, but like, see what I mean? The hook hooked.
Right. All right.
Where we at?
So Contestant C, it is on you.
All right. Today you'll learn something else.
This was a little bit louder.
Teach you the basic hand movements of the
It could be production then.
Yeah.
First, your hooking technique.
Tell a story like Ren with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen.
So that another artist got the concept. Let's do a hook. Let's do the hook. They trying to use every single. He see that's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. That's what gets me excited. They're under. He understood. All right, they're giving me almost 3 minutes. I'm gonna do hooks. I'm doing a whole entire track. I'm laying it down like this motherfucker's gonna go on my album next week. That's what I'm fucking talking about with the hook. And let's go. I like that. I like that.
Today you learn something else. I'm going to teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style. Now, first your hooking technique.
Tell a story like Ren with the pen, when it comes to these bars, I'm going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, when it comes to these bars, I'm going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, when it comes to these bars, I'm going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, when it comes to these bars, I'm going in. Sunny salutations under moonbeams, I draft schemes that make you think I had teens, mad dreams. I see through 3 things like iPhone 15s. At 15, I phone my future self what it all means. It's lost in.
Well, hold on, my nigga. You gonna come in this motherfucker like I owe you money? Why he rapping like he in a project still? Oh, that motherfucker eating ramen noodles as we speak right now, bro, with some cheese on it. That's what the fuck he doing. They got a little bit of cheese on the ramen noodles. That's what he got. Hold on. I'm sorry, dog. He came in talking, bro. I'm sorry. He was talking about 15 with the 15. I don't know what's going on.
He did.
That was clean. Hold on. And with the hook.
Like Ren with the pen, when it comes to these bars, I'm going in.
Yeah, you are.
With the pen, when it comes to these bars, I'm going in. Sunny salutations under moonbeams, I draft schemes that make you think I had teens, mad dreams. I see through 3 things like iPhone 15s. At 15, I phone my future self what it all means. It's lost in translation, or I'm a bad translator, interstellar quantum thought traveler. Look as I manage the manager, manhandle the handler like a wrestler. 16.
Hold on, bro, cause I give me 1 second, because I have to rewind that part back, because I don't know if it feels like there was a word that needed to be taken out.
I'm glad you said. Do you know what? I'm glad that we're locked in that way, because I'm thinking there was for me, that particular part, it was like a lot of nothing. Just,
right, it was like if you would have taken a word out, it would have made more sense to me.
Yeah.
Because hold on, I liked where he was going. I like where it was of gonna get to. But it's like something was, I don't know. I think it was a little bit too much.
Yeah. Quantum thought traveler. Look as I manage the manager.
That's fire.
The handler like a wrestler. 16.
Because it's manhandler, the handler of the wrestler. So if you take one handler, if he would have said the handler of the wrestler and just skipped the other one that he said, because it was multiple manhandle, the manhandling the handler. Okay. Manhandle the manhandling the handler. And then wrestler. Got it. I was lost for a second, and I found my way back. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It was fire. I just needed to break it down a little bit because my brain didn't compute.
Yeah, sonically it didn't make sense. Yeah, it just didn't land sonically.
It was. I guess it was because it was the sonically the delivery was a little like I think that was one of those that you had to do a quick flow. Or a quick cadence to try to run through it real quick to jump on the next, and then stop on wrestler and then continue on from there with a different flow. But I see what he was trying to do here. I did see.
Manhandle the handling the handler like a wrestler. 360, jumping off the top rope, land the finisher. No need for a countdown, I walk away the victor. Retreat back to isolation, and have the haters question if I still got motion. Yeah, I'm self-driven like a Tesla car, autopilot vision. Here's a crash course on underestimation. My send a key blast with all this focus and concentration. Solo level in the city if you got doubts or reservations. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in, going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in, going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going.
Again, I get scared again. I saw all that much time left, and I'm like, I hope this motherfucker not doing this whole hook this short. Please don't do this to me, man. Because I see the structure now. I guess they're allotting them that in a month. Disco Doc is giving them that much time to pretty much make a track. Pretty much. I'm used to when you're in these competitions that if you're gonna give them 3 minutes, it's 3 minutes on the beat. You're just 3 minutes on the beat, just rapping. But I'm liking the concept of doing the hooks and everything, especially for a competition. It's dope. It's dope. I like this. I like it. It's just let's see the second verse, if there is one. I hope that God there is.
There should be.
Tell a story like Ren with the pen, with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in, going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in, going in. They got it out the mud, I got it out the pits of hell. Contingency plans like Batman in case I fail. Dark Knight Rising, no Christian Bale, but I slay giants like that Christian tale. Every bar strapped with a gallon of water. Reason centered around my middle fingers just to show what I think of power. Musical standards exist for me to devour. I make my grand entrance at the final hour. A black mitzvah, Wukong like the Monkey King. Stuck to my roots like they was wrapped in ginseng.
Okay, Contestant C. Okay, so I just off rip. I just want to say that. Oh my goodness, I sound like KP then. He says that a lot. Apparently my brain's stolen that off you, brother. Sorry. I'm sorry, okay? It's okay. Okay? You can steal some of mine. You can steal some of my lingo. Anyway. Oh, now I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
The ginseng. I don't just rap because the
stuck to my roots like I was rapping ginseng. That was
really
crazy. Now I want some ginseng tea.
Yeah.
Now I want some tea and all the what?
Very good.
That was nice. That was a good punch. That was nicely placed, bro.
Very good.
Oh, that was clean. Hold on.
Entrance at the final hour. A black mitzvah, Wukong like the Monkey King. Stuck to my roots like they was wrapped in ginseng. I don't just rap because the joy it tends to bring. I'm trying to leave a mark everywhere like a dog with no training. Been at it for a while, but too hard-headed to.
Again, another decent punch. I leave a mark like a dog with no training, like because they're pissing and shitting everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that's a dope fucking bar, bro. Like we'll talk about it when we're done. Let's finish it up. Hold on.
Everywhere like a dog with no training. Been at it for a while, but too hard-headed to quit. And failure is almost impossible to admit. I got a lot of supporters that want to see me legit, and a few doubters that love to forget. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in, going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in, going in.
Solid hook. Solid fucking hook.
With the pen, when it comes to these bars, I'm going in, going in. Tell a story like Ren with the pen, with the pen. When it comes to these bars, I'm going in, going in.
Yeah, he's got a solid. Again, you could have used that last section to talk shit, but I'm just saying I'm not gonna deduct you a point for that. I'm not. I promise you I won't. Yeah. Go. It's on you, brother, because I got a lot to say.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it a 7, right? Now, knowing I can see what he was saying, very impressed in comparison to round 1. The reason why I'm going for a 7, and I'm giving it a shaky 7, I'll tell you why, Unc. His has some very decent punches from what I caught. What I didn't see, and one thing that was really irking me, his schemes were all over the shop. So basically, when he's going, like, if he's saying a bar, he'll go the say saying and saying, and he won't like let it land. Like, for instance, he'll end here, but then he'll probably come a little bit shorter in the next bar. They go a little bit further in the third bar.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It was like, for me, from a musical standpoint and a sonic standpoint, it was driving me mad.
It was one of those. If to me, it felt like I'm like, why are you holding back?
Yes.
Like it's like you want to out. Like I could hear it that he wants to out, but for some reason he's like, when he's supposed to just let the shit land and then ride out, he hesitates and moves back, and then tries to jump on the beat again, and then hesitates and moves back when he lands, and then all that. It's you. Like I said, you could on paper it could be the most fire shit in the world. It's all, how are you going to be putting it on the track? It just felt like it absolutely felt that way. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was one of my gripes about it. But in comparison to round one, a lot better, because I do recognize this voice a lot better in comparison to round one. Obviously, I don't know what happened in round two. Hence why I'm going to give him a 7. He still creative, came with a hook, made an actual song. The hook was very catchy, very catchy,
very solid hook.
Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna go with a 7 for Contestant C.
I'm gonna give him a 6 because it was difficult for me to hear because of the way he was just holding back, and I'm not gonna give him anything lower than that because everything else was on it. The lyrics was on point. He was hitting his bars. He was doing everything. The hook, amazing hook. It's just, it felt like it was being held back, like he was trying to find the right spots on the beat, and he just kept on moving it way back and slowing it down way too much, and not just letting the flow just go through and get it. And if I find it difficult to myself to play something back, it's going to be something that I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to give it a million. I'm not going to give it a 10. I'm not going to give it a 7. I'm going to give him his kudos because in round 2 and 1, I do see the penmanship. I do see the growth in it. But it was like something about this beat he was scared of. And not that I'm saying that he was scared of the beat, but he was holding back. It just felt like to me he was holding back, and he didn't just blow up on that beat with the cadence.
Yeah. You can hear the potential in him doing so. Right.
It was like for example, Contestant, and not to compare anybody, but the way it was just jumping on the beat. It was just, everything was landing where it needed to land on that beat. So, but still, it was still a solid fucking entry. He had so much good bars in there.
Absolutely, he really did.
So that's our scoring.
Yes, Contestant C again started off with the hook, a catchy hook. I'm going in, what is it? Write a story like Ren with the pen, you know what I mean? Like, catchy hook, can remember it. It's probably going to be in my head still as well. What the hell's that? I'm going to cut that off. That's annoying. So I love that. I'm feeling like I was trying to find, I think the hook consisted of shouting out Ren and explaining, you know, in the hook was a bigger shout out to Ren. That he's sort of inspired by Ren, telling a story with the pen, he's doing the same, you know what I mean? This contestant as well came with more of a, what's the word? Competitive vibe, which I love. I love that. You know what I mean? And, was very clear. I could hear the words. The second verse for me, it felt more comfortable. Like I was able to vibe out with Contestant C better in the second verse. But again, just really like putting their story out there, the vulnerability and the courage. I know you're going to get sick of me saying it, but it really blows me away. It honestly does. Like, I don't think people understand how difficult it is to create something, a piece of art that you put your heart and soul into, and then listen as people that don't really know your story properly critique it. You know what I mean? So it's difficult for me. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. It's so hard for me to score, because I really just think, like, if I had a hat on, I'd take it off to yous. Okay? I really would. I'll take my therapy snake off to yous, but I won't, because I need that to, get through this. So yeah. I love the competitiveness. I love the hook was mad. I love that this person listened to the beat, the start of the beat, starting with the hook. I love that. It just shows that they really paid attention. And again, this was mixed different. Like, I know it's the same beat, but I could hear that. But my brain goes straight to a beat, straight to, if I'm listening to something, I'll hear the setup first before I hear any lyrics. And I can hear that bass is dirty on that one as well. So I still don't know if contestants had to mix it themselves. I'm pretty sure they did. So I'm not going to score on, like, in my mind, I'm not going to score on that, because not everyone has the same sort of, equipment to do what have you. So, but I did hear that. Anyway, for me, this contestant out of 10, I'm giving a 7. That's what I'm giving. Let me just check. I'm just like running the lyrics through my head again. I want to give really fair scores that I really think. I think I'm going a 7.5. Yeah. No. I'm going an 8. I've got to do an 8. Okay. That deserved an 8. Okay. I'm happy with that, Doc.
That's our scoring. All right, Contestant D, it is on.
All right. Today you'll learn something else. I'm going to teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style. Now, first your hooking technique.
I'm stepping fully in my potential, claiming my place in this universe is world-class essential. I call it my victorious victory lap, giving myself a run for my glory. As a kid I'd start with practicing bars like red lorry, yellow lorry, taking these beats personal, forgive me for being sorry, not sorry. This ain't just a verse, it's a lyrical rehearse, where a soul was reborn from a broken memory curse. Finding this RENGRLL, I found the Reniverse. Was down in the depths of shallows, had to dig to see the light, let it cast past its shadows what dug up this demon's wicked fight. Anxiety built up pressure, exhale weight from depression, baby loss and heartbreak. The hit soon became so deeply real.
Damn, sister, I've got to go back. You are like, okay, play.
Ticking from years of sinking fails, had to reform my own ring. I lost count of what round I was in. I'm taking these gloves off, I'm forfeiting this mental rage, whilst I still try to re-embrace from the past heavy-weighted mistakes. Where my daily intakes peaked and increased, but unreasonably helped relieve me through the numbing stage. Used to drown in this liquor house of doubt now.
See, if she would have continued that cadence, if she would have continued that cadence of see beat, and she would have continued that she could have ridden that for a minute. Oh, that was that. All right, let's continue.
These rocky whiskey waves, turn the trauma to power thunder. Now I'm dancing in this fine rain, just winging it at my own pace, like being inspired by the finer things. Victus and Knox Hill relit the flames what was faced. Ren Gill spitting out raw truth gave me a purpose to this independent. I'm stepping fully in my potential, claiming my place in this universe is world class essential. I call it my victorious victory lap. No need for any rehearsal. Now my spirit runs free on this universal circle. It's a rousing accumulation, ain't got time for elimination. This is a soul of elevation through a troubled tribulation.
Okay.
I'm broken, now retuned into a sick boy diver. Now I'm claiming my place in this worldwide Reniverse. I battled with my demon that whispered, "You can't." So I turned every to a military chant, bled on the beat just to feel alive.
I like that.
Fire bars like a re-risen phoenix that still refuses on how to die. This ain't just an art, it's a resurrection. Each word is a scar sign that found their own direction. My man was in a war zone, now it's at a curtain call. From silence to cipher, I stepped out that man cage with Vic Taurus as my rap name. Got a legacy path, now you can call me karma, but still got the deep impact. Stood with the aftermath wrath. Demon's gone all soft, she forged up in the flames. So I carved my own creation on a burnt down grave. This ain't just a song, it's a rebirth cry for the ones always told that they were never allowed to fly. I'm the sound of survival, the beat of belief. From grief to rising glory, I found myself relief. Now I rise for the lost and I'll ride with the weak. I'm stepping fully in my potential, claiming my place in this universe is world class essential. I call it my victorious victory lap, no need for any rehearsal. Now my spirit runs free on this universal circle. To Ren Nox and Victors, thank you for the vision and spoken truth. Your stories are beyond proof of wisdom. Now music's worth more to me than the battle against all evil. Might have always got 99 problems, but Sick Boy will never be one of them on this Taurus awakening.
All right. All right.
Okay, let me. There's a lot to unpack. Hold on.
There is.
There's a lot to unpack with this.
Right.
I wanted this one to be an absolute slam dunk. I wanted it to be a slam dunk. What I take from this, the positives I take from it, right? There was definitely a message in the song. Absolutely a message in the song. I got that rebirth, strength, finding herself, coming from darkness comes the light. I see that, and I think that's an amazing story. To me, it just felt like just words just crammed into a song, and there was so much potential for even the stuff that she had. There was so much potential, like you mentioned, like there was so much potential for rhyme schemes, the ism, the tism, the rhythm, this, that. Like she could have carried it for a long time.
Yeah,
and you know what? It's do you know what? It's like what the vibe I got. Now, stay with me on this, right? It reminds me of like the Slim Shady LP Eminem. Now, stay with me on this, right? The reason I'm saying this is because the way that her flow is, it's essentially how Slim Shady LP was, where it's like he was having a conversation with somebody. Like, for instance, brain damage. Way before my baby daughter Haley, I was harassed daily, but it's fat kid named D'Angelo Bailey. Like, you know, that kind of conversation.
8th grade was after the doctors because his father's boxes. Because every day he shoved me in the locker. Stop! You can't do that. You can't rap Eminem because then I'll start rapping Eminem. You can't do that. You can't do that because now we're gonna do something different. Stop! We're gonna do something different. We're gonna say fuck this competition. We're gonna start talking about M. You can't do that. Don't break. But I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It's almost like a conversational piece, which I liked, but I felt that there could have been a lot more done within that kind of flow. If she's gonna go doing that flow, it could have just been, I don't know, a lot more cleaner, a little bit more finesse, right? You know, a little bit more just, you know, some je ne sais quoi in it, a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I appreciate not a lot of them are seasoned in this rap game, so I get it. But for me, it was just that's what was irking me, that there was so much potential for it to do more. And the thing is, I've obviously she made herself obvious who she was. I have her on Facebook, and I hear her stuff. She's actually not bad. She's really not bad. She's actually has the potential to be great. But that was the only thing that was irking me, that the flow and the cadence was really, it just wasn't hitting for me. But the content was really good.
Amazing content. So what's your scoring?
I'm gonna give that a 6. I'm
gonna match your 6. I'm gonna match your 6, and it's pretty much the reason, pretty much what you just said. That was the one thing that I'm like, I get it, because their time, you know, it's a time limit. It's a competition. You can't just go on forever. Yeah. It has to be a time tip, because, you know, in a competition there's only that much time. But to me, it was just like, wow, she has a lot to say. and it's just 2 minutes and 56 seconds wasn't enough for her to say it. She was rushing schemes, she was rushing flow cadences, she was jumping around, but the message was clear. The words themselves, got it, 100% understand, beautiful. You understood the assignment, you did what you had to do. Right. But it was just like there was so much that she was trying to let out, because like she said, this was an awakening. This is me. I'm gonna give it all. I'm gonna tell you guys everything. And it's just like 2 minutes and 56 seconds wasn't enough to jam all that stuff in there. And if she would have just lightly touched on certain things and then formed it into to fit it where she's not rushing in the verse, then it would have, like you said, would have sounded a lot cleaner. Because the production was the production that was on, like it was like different voice patterns that she was doing to think that was dope as shit. Yes. There was a lot of things that she was saying that I was like, okay. She shouted out Knox Hill, she shouted out Victus, and a lot, and she added a whole spectrum, the Reniverse, all the renegades and everything. So she's implementing everything that we told her. Showed us exactly what Ren did for her, what the music did for her, and how it helped her heal. So she got the message perfectly. Yeah. But it's just like it's you have to structure it a certain way to get it all in there, because there's going to be a lot of words. There's a lot of words that if the lyrics weren't there, I would have not been able to catch, because it was like going too fast. That I would have been like, I'm lost. I need to go back and I need to get what she was saying and try to get it. But so shout out to Disco Doc for that, for the lyrics. Yeah. But amazing, amazing content, amazing message, amazing everything else. So, but I'm gonna give it a 6 though too. Yeah. Oh. Next one.
Sis. Vic Taurus. Vic Taurus? Sis, can you see my hairy arms? Goosebumps, sis. You just did that. You just did that. Unreal. Because I normally go, like I just said before, for the beat straight away. Contestant C, Vic Taurus. Alright. Now, I have no idea how the brothers will judge this. For me, it's so strange. There was a lot in there, and normally I'd have to stop more and really just tease it out, okay? And normally, because my attention span is not great, people, and I bet most of you watching this right now, we are very similar. We all share a common factor here, which is the brother Ren, who, he's got a million things going on in his mind all at once, all the time. He's part of the, A to Z superpower human breed. Okay? Let's just put it out there. So, normally, I would have lost interest and not gone back to him. But this sister, and if it's the same, I believe that the last round hit me as well, to the point where the beat fell to the back and everything that sis was saying was loud in my head. Okay? Vic Taurus, I'm just going to go by the contestant's name because I'm confused what I'm up to. Vic Taurus crammed a lot in, okay? There was not really any area to breathe. And normally I'd be like, I would have said, and so this is a personal thing, I think, because I can relate to this sister's journey, and it hit me. It hit me. I had to go back a couple of times to really get what was being given. But because I share such a similar journey to what I was hearing, I couldn't help it. I was like that. And I understood everything because it's what I've struggled with. It's what I struggle with. It's what I've been struggling with lately. ripple effects of certain times in your life that appear. Sometimes waves are higher. Sometimes you're facing tidal waves that are from trauma way back, but they're just presenting high again. And then sometimes you cope better, and you know they lower to a more you can cope better with the waves. They come to shore more gentle, you know. And this is what Vic Taurus was saying to us, okay? And I feel like Sis has absolutely listened to the assignment, shouted out Ren, but also others that have really inspired her, and was so raw with her journey. And it's just, I love the way the hook really emphasized that Vic Taurus, you know, this is Vic Taurus victory lap, coming out the other side, going through them heartaches, them hard times. Even mention about her mother, her mother's struggles, you know, and how that ties into, you know, we all, a lot of us, well, it's just life. You do carry forward the baton for the generations before you, you know. So whether that's whether your parents have been through whatever life they've had to live, endure or enjoy, maybe a bit of both, you know. We do carry that forward, not just because obviously they then raise us with what they know, but also genetically, you know. And I love that Vic Taurus was touched on that, because that's so relatable. Like, we can all relate to that. Anyway, wow. That, to me personally, I'm giving that a 10. Okay? And that's, I can't even comment on technical, nothing. It's just about the story. And that I feel like Vic Taurus really, really used this time to put so much in like, followed the assignment to a T. Okay? I don't even know if I'm allowed to, I know we're meant to score on different things, but for me, again, I'll say it, the crow in her, I know this is not my platform, so the heartburn's ruining me, but the courage, the resilience, the originality, the warrior in this sister, you know, I love seeing a sister, and all my brothers, I love yous all too, trust me. But don't you think that, you know, we've had years of the brothers being put up on a pedestal, and that's cool. I'll still put yous up too, but I'm loving when I see a sister have enough confidence to get in the mix, you know, and own her own story. Whew, damn, sister got me there. Oh God, you never know. I'm just so proud of all of them, honestly.
Next one is Contestant E.
Well, I think all 4 contestants so far have brought the fire. I couldn't have asked for anything more. By the way, I have absolutely no idea why Ray keeps flashing up XG, but I like it. Anywibbles, you may have heard Ray talk about the sound problems he was having. I've tried to fix as much as possible in the edit, but with multiple audio sources combined in one flat file, it's been tricky. After this results show has aired, I will put a link to each track with its own lyric video, so you can have a proper listen to them all again then. We'll move on to Contestant E shortly, after a brief musical interlude.
When I put my feet on the sheet, I'ma make them look so sweet. When you hear the sound of the click, that's a cue to kick. When you're selling pounds of your meat, sausage toes, wiki feet. When you hear the sound of the click,
that's a cue to pick.
So basically, just because I decided one day You know what? Music, that'll be a good career. Just because I decided that. Anytime that my feet accidentally end up in a video or photo, I've got to accept the fact that they're probably going to end up in some fetish wank bank on the internet.
When you're selling shots of your feet, I'ma make it sound so sweet. Lickle fans love to pee. I don't lose sleep to the whispers of creeps. When you hear the chime of the cash, cha-cha-cha chain, that's my stash. Click like lightning flash. Boom boom rum tum tum. Tiptoe tiptoe. I'm a king. Who's the king? I'm a king of the toe ring thing. That's my bling. I'm a boss with souls on a soul cell thing. Flex upon that lens with my toes. Bim bim bim. Zoom zoom snap. Come through like that. I'm not new to snap. Got a petty cap. And I do packs and I do make stacks. What do you do, lad? Are you true to that? On these feet he's fast like a mad bear. His name's Ren and he knows his footwear.
I didn't ask for this. I just wanted to make songs. I'm gonna be honest though. It's kind of stroked a part of my ego that I didn't even know existed until this moment, because 4.73's it's kind of good rated, man. Like the next time I'm on holiday or out by the pool or something, I'm gonna be sat just with these feet slightly more elevated than normal, just so that people can see them. Or I don't know, maybe buy a pair of sandals or something. You know, if they're 4.73s, I need to put those bad boys on display a little bit more. I never really used to think of my feet as something other than just fucking hands of the leg. But now, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling my feet a little bit more.
Ankle shot killer, sell them like hotcake. 2 left feet ain't right, you know. Light on toes and frank like Bruno. Skippy, peanut butter, let's go. Toenails drip as the paint flows. True though, boxed in killer, the prettiest KO.
When I put my feet on the sheet, I'ma make them look so sweet. When you hear the sound of the click, that's a cue to kick. When you're selling pounds of your meat, sausage toes, wiki feet. When you hear the sound of the click,
that's a cue to pick. When you're selling shots of your feet, petty pics look so neat. Lickle fans love to pee. But you still know me. Still the same old heat. Still the same old house on the same old street. With the brand new soles on the same old feet. And it turns to gold every time I tweet.
I'm having a bit of a bad day. I don't really know how to say this, but someone dug out a video of my weird black nailed toe and they stuck it on my wiki feet page, and I was really scared that it was going to lower the rating. By the way, for anybody who's new here, because I know there's some new people here, I'm not a foot person. I've just got to get that straight. I'm not that I'm judging if you are a foot person, not kink shaming. Go forth and do your thing, man, but I don't want my inbox full of feet, so I just have to make that very clear. I'm not a foot person. Anyway, yeah, I found out a couple of months ago that I had a wiki feet page. I've been weirdly invested in the score. I was a bit scared that now that my black toe has been leaked, because I broke my toe a couple of months ago as well, and the toe's been proper gammy ever since. I thought it would lower the score, but it's weirdly gone higher. You guys are a bunch of freaks. I'm 5.45 out of 5. I don't even know how that's a thing, because I don't think that's technically how scales are meant to work. They're meant to just stop. But I've broken the fucking ceiling because these trotters, man, these fucking hooves are doing bits, mate.
Look at my photos, thrilled like I know. I walk like I talk and talk like a psycho. Walk all over you, get you excito. Light your fire, inspire your next. Heels are dragging, I'm camel toe bagging. All the cash you're passing, your bank cards cashed in. Extract from your wallet, wafting those notes, I am laughing.
when I put my feet on the sheet,
I'ma lay them down for the peeps. Take them to the forum, they agree. Vegan girl, they still lick my feet. Feed the fans cause it's time to treat. Toes curl when I'm in too deep. Showed my art and now you really wanna see. Oh snap, he's knocking on the keyboard, please.
Yeah, it's only gone up. So yeah, you guys are fucking big bunch of creeps, man. That's all I can. That's the only summary that I can. And also, whoever's in charge of WikiFeet doesn't understand numbers. That's the only summary I can make. But I'm still quite happy about it. I'm not going to lie. We're 5.45. We're climbing out of 5. Incredible.
What the fuck? Hey toe sucker, foot up the scene. Tuck my socks up. Chop chop. Get rich from my feet. Long legs help with my reach. Biting double arches with my teeth, I'm a freak. I go to nimble on my feet. You're a little foot boy, you're a geek. Let me speak, I'm a strut my boy when I preach. I'm a beast, through footwork I can teach. Free. Who's that boy who moves like a raver? Tic-tac-toe, a new tasty flavor. Pedicure flow, I glow like a laser. No sweat sis, I'm loving the labor. Work, workaholic. She flex, she's flexing right on it. One for the like and one for the comment. Grabbing my tootsie, this is my sonnet. I'm a sour frosting helix, we call that an interstellar. I'm a snapping Cinderella, see-through like a glass slipper. I cannot say it better, bend it like Becca. Go getter, trendsetter, on your screen I make you better and better. I pay the debts getter, my cheesy feet do upset, but they make me the cheddar. This is not a vendetta, I'm slitting heels when I impeccable rhythm, the foot mecca on heat.
When I put my feet on the sheet, I'ma make them look so sweet. When you hear the sound of the click, that's a cue to kick. When you're selling pounds of your meat, sausage toes, wiki feet. When you hear the sound of the click,
that's a cue to pick. When you're selling shots of your flub, Eddie pick looks so rip. When you hear the sound of the claw, that's a cue to clap. When you hear the chime of the snap, cha-cha-cha-ching. When you hear the sound of the click, that's a cue to kick. When I put it down, when I put it down, when I put it on the beat, I'ma make it sound so, I'ma make it sound so sweet. When you hear the sound of the when you hear the sound of the gun, that's a cue to, that's a cue to pick, snap.
Merch idea. Picture of my fucking weird little toe zoomed up on the front of a hoodie and then just 5.54 stars underneath it. I actually will. Try me. I will do it. You know that I will. I'm fucking mental.
Alright, Contestant E, it is on.
Alright. Today you'll learn something else. I'm going to teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style. Now, first your hooking technique.
Remember, hook technique is like I'm playing Tekken. Story combos, I use them as my weapon. If I'm taking shots, I'm a Smith & Wesson. This been bottled up inside me since a younger adolescent. Hook technique, it's like I'm playing Tekken.
Okay.
Story combos, I use them as my weapon.
Okay.
If I'm taking shots, I'm a Smith & Wesson. This been bottled up inside me since a younger adolescent.
Okay, so, and now, okay, and that's why I didn't know what that meant, because it's a gun reference, and we've got hardcore gun laws over here in Australia, so, and it's, so, okay, Smith & Wesson is a famous American firearms manufacturer. Okay, so that is why I had to know what that meant. If I'm taking shots, I'm Smith & Wesson. So, he's got all the ammunition, all the equipment he needs to fire back. Okay, I get it. And I wanted to get that specifically because it sounds like it's in the hook.
One in the chamber, this the final round. It's locked and loaded, get down on the ground. It's not my final form, it's a different sound. I showed up uninvited on the beat, it goes down. The pendulum swayed, I heard the boy from Brighton town. I'm on the equinox, my pink click sound. I'm on that killer shit, lock the city down. Word to Pennywise, I'm a killer clown. Cash rules everything around me. Not in the game for the money, you see. Hooked on this like a dope fiend. You want dopamine? Here's a dose of me. Disturbed individual, I'm down with the sick boy. Anti-cap, so I was never a rich boy. Victory lap, that's the sound that I enjoy. When my tires screech, that's the time that you make noise. It's like I'm playing tech.
So he's playing on words. He's using screech and all that. Okay, I get what he's doing.
I caught that.
I get what he's doing there. That's dope.
Story combos, I use it as my weapon. If taking shots, I'm a Smith & Wesson. This been bottled up inside me since a younger adolescent. Hook technique.
Fire hook. Fire another solid hook.
Very good hook.
Another solid hook. I like it.
It's like I'm playing Tekken. Story combos, I use it as my weapon. If I'm taking shots, I'm a Smith & Wesson. This been bottled up inside me since a younger adolescent.
never fear, the renegades are here. Let me switch gears, I'm putting flavor in your ear. Thriller in Manila, let me sprinkle some vanilla. Leave you people screaming like a ghost.
He has a lot of old school references, bro. He's got so much old school references. It's crazy.
Okay.
He's that flavor in your ear. That's my jam right there, boy. He has a lot of old school references on this, man.
Brilliant song.
I like it. I like it.
Thriller in Manila, let me sprinkle some vanilla. Leave you people screaming like a ghost face killer. Haters keep talking, but I just hear
Scream, Ghostface.
Ghostface,
Yeah,
killer.
but again, Ghostface killer.
Ghostface, Wu-Tang, yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
talking, but I just hear blah blah. When they make comments, I read them like nada. Video breakdowns, I'm getting your reaction to my reaction. You don't need captions, I break down bars, I'm a lyric.
Listen, don't you ever talk to us like that ever again in your life, brother. Don't we talk about the reaction channels ever again in your life.
Bruh.
Dude, I like that. Man, he's having fun with it, though. He's having fun with it. I'm liking how he's having fun with it, man.
Captions, I break down, read them like nada. Video breakdowns, I'm getting your reaction to my reaction. You don't need captions, I break down bars, I'm a lyrical assassin. The energy I bring, none of y'all can match it. Attack it, like I'm Shaq dunking the basket. Everybody got a story, I got passion. The tale of a snake taking over this competition with surgical precision. Believer in Ren's vision. Down suck a dick and keep on bitching. You'll be blind-eyed from a lobotomy visit.
Remember this.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I like that.
Oh no.
That's great. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Did he say, because he said, hold on. I don't wanna say nothing. We'll talk about it later, bro. I don't wanna say nothing because I gotta bring that shit back. Hold on. I gotta bring that back all the way to video breakdown. And it was just a joke. I know that you were not talking shit about reactors. I was joking. I just want to make sure everybody knows that, because you gotta let them know, because a lot of people say it's tough to tell when I'm joking, when I'm being serious. That was a joke. All right. Hold on, let's go.
I'm getting your reaction to my reaction. You don't need captions, I break down bars, I'm a lyrical assassin. The energy I bring, none of y'all can match it. Attack it, like I'm Shaq dunking the basket. Everybody got a story, I got passion. The tale of a snake taking over this competition with surgical precision. Believer in Ren's vision. Down to suck a dick and keep on bitching. You'll be blind-eyed from a lobotomy visit.
Remember this.
That's it. I ain't just saying shit so you can lose it. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I got the trophy to prove it. That probably went over your head. There's a lot of references in there. Yeah, that's a lot. Reference. Let me know if you need me to break it down line by line for you. I don't give a fuck about winning. You can give me a 1 or a 0. I still love you though.
All right. Oh, okay. You don't care what I say? All right, brother. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you a score anyway, even if you don't care. I was actually really loving your vibe. I feel a little bit of hostility at the end there, but that's all part of the rap culture, rap game, isn't it? So, all right, cool. Okay, Contestant D. I really enjoyed. It was cruisy. You know, I really like, not just the beat's cruisy. This beat sounds like it would be really hard to rap on because it's so chilled. I don't know. I'm just feeling like, for me, it would be if I was a rapper, but I'm not. Maybe it's the easiest kind of beat to rap on. I don't know. Someone tell me. KP, you're not a rapper, you're a singer. Brother Uncle Ray, you're not a rapper or singer, even though you've got some skill. Even when you clown around and you still, you know. So let me know. You're both very knowledgeable when it comes to technique and rap and all that kind of, you know, music, technical with music. Is it easier to rap on a slower, chilled beat than what it is a more upbeat, you know? Because for me, I'm just like referring to boxing. If I can't play soft tunes when you know, even when I'm training the kids, it's got to be, you know, I love to even like punch out combos to a beat. You know, that's why, it's probably why I also love, you know what I mean? Just the move, just, bah, bah, bah. So I'm picturing rapping, you know, like rapping on the beat would be like if I try and stay on a beat with whatever I'm throwing, okay? It would be very hard to rap or to box on a slow beat. So is it hard to rap on a slow beat without sounding slack and boring? Tell me. What the hell? Tell me, boys, brothers. Let a sister know. Snake, help me. I'm tweaking. Okay, anyway. I felt like so comfortable on the beat. And just, again, I'm so glad that I looked up what I've already forgotten. What was it? So I'm glad that I looked into that, because that hook would have gone straight over my head. And there was a lot of gun references in here. And a lot of boxing references, which I love. And then he really like weaved, that's not a wove. He mentioned a snake, and I'm pretty sure that this contestant has, is this snake venom? It is, it's snake venom, because I heard the snake venom. Brother. He slithered the Ren references into this really well. Mentioned the pendulum, mentioned, you know, I know Brother Ren uses the word, like he references, haven't, like lobotomy a lot. That was in there. I think did a really good job on referencing Ren, and you could really get a sense of what tracks he really sort of related to when it comes to Brother Ren. And so yeah, I really loved this. You know, like, I'm so impressed by everybody. I really am. Because for me, if I was going to be, if I was going to be emotional and, you know, give me a break, people, because, you know, I am a boxer, and if someone like squares up, you just sort of like, well, come on in, come on. What, come on. And at the, like, I was chilling, and then he just dropped that last, and I'm like, what did I do? Snake Venom, what did I do? What did I do to you? I was loving it. I still love it. But you got a sneaky jab in there. You were just like, bah, cop that last line. I don't care what you think. Okay. I could be super emotional and petty and be like, well, I don't really like that's not fair. You haven't even gave me a chance to, like, I can't even jab you back. Like, you snap me one real quick. But I'm not going to be petty, because this is a music contest, and I love the personality. We said we're judging on personality. You know what I mean? It's not do we like this sort of personality? Do we like this energy? It's show the personality, and Brother did. Okay, so tick for that. Even if you got me for sneaky jab. Hook, cruising, like, really used the beat and placed himself real nice all the way through. I felt I was comfortable. You're gonna get me every time. You're gonna get me every time if you're referencing any kind of, you know, if you're referencing any kind of boxing. You're gonna get me every time. Every time. So, for me, SnakeVenom, which I'm pretty sure that... I'm so sorry if it's not, but I'm pretty sure it is, gets a 10 from me. Yeah, I'm going to 10. Even though he got a sneaky jab in. It's cool, brother. I'll get you next time.
All right.
I'm sorry. I ain't the rest of these niggas, though. I will frick you off real quick. You're talking crazy to me like that. What's wrong with you, my nigga? Like, calm down. Calm down. I can do that, too. You don't be talking crazy to me like that, man. That ain't man disrespecting me and my family right now, bro.
For you.
Hold on.
About winning. You can give me a 1 or a 0. I still love you, though.
All right.
Oh, come on, stop playing.
Oh, God.
I love that. That was it.
I enjoyed that. I actually enjoyed that.
It was entertaining. I could say the things that he was saying on it. I do like the references that he was bringing up on Ren, and I do. Yeah. I do like a lot that he was doing there. But it to me, it felt like he fell on certain pockets perfectly, and then there were certain pockets that he was kind of, just not getting into. And that's been the theme, I think, with it. It's just like just finding that pocket to really unleash and go with a nasty cadence for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's missing. What's missing for some reason? It's not like Contestant B. He rode that motherfucker beautifully.
Absolutely.
And that's what got him to where it got him because of that, because of the way he got on that beat and everything was just flowing nice. There was no, it was just new, but it definitely, he was entertaining and shit. So I'm gonna give him a 7.5, bro.
You know what?
I'm gonna give it 7 because he entertained the shit out of me throughout the whole thing.
Yes, I agree with you. Now this is gonna. You need to kind of lock in with me when I say this, right? Aside from the bars, right? The bars were funny. The whole thing was entertaining. He had a hook and everything like that. But right, his flow reminded me, right? Stay with me, of Will Smith.
It did! Oh my god! Oh my god! It did! How the fuck am I hearing the West Philadelphia born and raised fucking theme in my fucking head now? That's an absolutely Will Smith fucking cadence, bro. He was absolutely doing Will Smith. I come in the dump, but the tomp a dumping, take a dump, but the dump, but the dump a dumping. Like, what the? That is absolutely Will Smith cadence, bro. But you know what? You know what though? Will Smith got a fucking got platinum albums, bro.
He does.
I think he got diamond. I think he got a diamond album, if I'm not mistaken. He got a Grammy for Big Willie style, I think. Or what was it he got the Grammy for? Big Willie?
I think it was Big Willie style. He got the Grammy for. Because he mentioned it. I think he mentioned it in Just Cruising. I think it was, but. With that, right, the reason why I say that is because something like I'm Shack Attack in the basket. I'm like, right. That's exactly what. Yes. Because it sounds, the minute that he said basket, I was like, playing basketball with my friends, doing all day. That's the first thing I was like, yes, that's exactly where the fuck I heard that from, bro. I am telling you right now, I think we got Will Smith as Contestant E, bro. I think Will Smith, I didn't know how Disco Doc pulled that shit off, man, but fucking shout out to Disco Doc for getting Will Smith in this motherfucker, man. That's fire, bro. Oh my, but yeah, that's what I call it. I'm hearing it. I'm just hearing like some old school Will Smith cadence, but
no, now that you fucking say it, bro, like it's
you can hear it.
Absolutely a fact.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you know what? I was entertained, and that was the most important thing. It was creative as hell. It was funny. Obviously, he was talking some shit at the end, which I know you wanted.
I love that.
You know what? I'm gonna give him a 7. I liked it. I liked it.
I fucked with it. Like, yeah, obviously, you know, I do have my little critiques here and there, and I just don't want to beat that subject all the way. I'd rather talk about the positive, how it made me feel. And music is about feeling. And if you could entertain me with the words that you sing, I'm gonna fuck with it. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you where I think, you know, as a consumer of the music, where do I think there should be some work done, because that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm literally here to give you my review on what I think about the music.
Exactly.
So I could see potential in every contestant. As long as they keep on working, because I know that if you continue on doing what you love, the quality of it, the mic and the programs that you guys use to make music, and all that's going to upgrade as you go.
Absolutely.
So I know that quality stuff is always going to come in, but when you join these competitions, it's good because it's telling you, okay, this is what I need to work on for next year. This is what I need to work on for the next one. These are what the contestants are unanimously saying. What the judges are unanimously saying. Let me take this and let me implement it for the next year if Disco Docs does this again. So I mean, that's why I'm like, it may sound like I'm being an asshole or some shit like that, but it's just, I'm just trying to be 100 with you. There's a competition and I want you to be better.
Absolutely.
But if that motherfucker is Will Smith, though, I bet money it is. I'm gonna talk to Disco Doc. I was like, you didn't tell us this shit, bro. I want an autograph, dog. I love Men in Black.
So do I. Really love that film. I really love that film.
Dude, Men in Black, we're not gonna get into it. I'm gonna invite you to the page and we can just talk shit all day long if you want. But Men in Black, every one of them.
Oh yeah.
I ride the rides when I go to Universal. I ride the rides over there. Men in Black ride is amazing. You shoot aliens and shit like that. It's amazing. I love it.
Amazing.
I love it. If you're ever in the States, or if you ever come to Florida, make sure that you go to. It's Disney, and then there's Universal, and then there's Epcot.
Okay.
Universal and Disney are my favorite. Epcot is more of adult stuff, so like it's kind of like put the kids with the grandparents or with a babysitter and do Epcot by yourself, because that's more of an adult type of thing. But the rides, the Men in Black ride on that on Universal, I love every fucking bit of it.
Say less.
All right, Contestant F. Are you ready?
F. This is the end. Oh, I'm gonna miss everybody. Play.
Let's go. This is the last one.
All right.
I still have the XG banner in the background.
I got in the background, bro.
I know Disco Doc gonna be pissed the fuck off. Like, what you playing this shit back there for, bro? Like, bro, what you want me to do about it? Contestant F, the last one of the competition. Disco Doc, once again, thank you, bro, for letting us be involved in this beautiful thing for hip hop, man. I love what you're doing. Absolutely. And I'll be more than happy to host the next year, and I'm open for that. So you just let me know, man. This is the last contestant for the last round of the Fire in Doc's booth. You ready, bro?
Yeah, ready.
Contestant F, it is on you. All right. Today you'll learn something else. I'm going to teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style. Now, first your hooking technique.
I got him like, hey, even at 14, the kid was an OG, a bird from the streets, but you would never know. Just a pen in a dream, a couple ounces of weed, drop knocking down doors from the country to the city. Yes, sir, bone full of pressure, 25 lighters on my dresser, from the country to the city. Held it down on God. Up, ain't a ball for the flavors in my cup. From the country to the city. Got baby moms who wish I dropped dead. Dang. Bloodshot eyes drop like shot legs.
Woo! I love that. I know a lot of baby mamas want that for their ex. I'm not one of them, but you know, it is hard. But I love the way brother. Okay.
Suicide, tried to slide in. After dark, now I'm parked like a drive-in. About to let it fly, but air fryer got the fries in. And when you broke 3 hungry kids equal 5 men. Now we popping by.
I'm done with this nigga. What you talking about? What are we talking about right now? Hold the fuck on, man. So that's what we doing?
That's what we're doing, apparently.
I mean, fucking nobody told me. Nobody fucking Disco Doc got Will Smith and this nigga. I'm done, bro. Got Will Smith and this motherfucker, man. Golly.
Jeez.
I'm gonna rewind it back. We're gonna let it play all the way through, and then I need to hear this. I need to hear this in its entirety.
Good luck. This is you. Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, my friend. I appreciate it.
No worries,
Today you'll learn something else. I'm going to teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style. Now, first your hooking technique.
I got him like, hey. Even at 14, the kid was an OG. A bird from the streets, but you would never know. Just a pen in a dream, a couple ounces of weed. Drop knocking down doors from the country to the city. Yes, sir. Arm full of pressure. 25 lighters on my dresser. From the country to the city. Held it down. Lights up. Ain't a bump for the flavors in my cup. From the country to the city. Got 2 baby moms who wish I dropped dead. Bloodshot eyes drop like shot legs. Suicide, tried to slide in. After dark, now I'm parked like a drive-in. About to let it fly, but air fryer got the fries in. And when you broke 3 hungry kids equal 5 men.
That's a fact!
Bottles on the line. Mirage on day 3 got atheists like OMG and paying tithes. I'm outside. And them.
I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you you'd stop it. Well, 59 seconds in, I told you.
Fuck that shit! Is when somebody takes control of a beat, bro. When someone takes control of a beat like this and abuses it like it owes it fucking money, it raises my blood pressure in a good way, bro. Just like if I'm about to go eat some chocolate cake. Fuck, man, it's the same shit. It's just different avenues of me getting euphoria. This is giving me the same thing that a bag of M&Ms will give me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I love it, bro. Facts, bro. Like, I'm dead ass, man. You know, oops, it got stuck, Disco Doc, my bad. It went all the way back to the beginning.
All right. Today you'll learn something else. I'm going to teach you the basic hand movements of the drunken style. Now, first your hooking technique.
I got him like, hey. Even at 14, the kid was an OG. A bird from the streets, but you would never know. Just a pen in a dream, a couple ounces of weed. Drop knocking down doors from the country to the city. Yes, sir. Arm full of pressure. 25 lighters on my dresser. From the country to the city. Held it down on God. Lights up. Ain't a bump for the flavors in my cup. From the country to the city. Got 2 baby moms who wish I dropped dead. Dang. Bloodshot eyes drop like shot legs. Suicide, tried to slide in. After dark, now I'm parked like a drive-in. About to let it fly, but air fryer got the fries in. And when you broke 3 hungry kids equal 5 men. Now we popping bottles on the line. Mirage on day 3 got atheists like OMG and paying tithes. I'm outside. An MC with the hammer, gifted Gavin. Bars got pimp characteristics, my shit slapping. Subtraction if the
oh my god! Oh my god! Did you hear what he said? What? My flow got pimp characteristic. That shit slapping is crazy, bro.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
Hold on, man.
Crazy work.
I'm trying not to pause, bro. I guarantee it.
3 times now, bro.
I'm trying not to. Alright, tell him to stop being fired then. If he stops being fire, I'll stop. Come on, dog. It's just this dude is like.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'll do the same thing.
It's just he got the he's got the battle rap flow.
Yes, he does.
He set up, punch. Yes. Set up, punch. Mm-hmm. That's the flow I'm used to. So whenever he punches, that's what I'm talking about timing. Whenever you're punching and you're gonna drop that punch, you don't want to put too much setup on that.
Yeah.
If you do setup, by the time you get to the punchline, they're already gone. They're already out of that conversation. They went to something else already.
Exactly.
So it's just like he's hitting the pocket the way it's supposed to be hit, and it just excites me. I'm sorry, bro. My bad, brother.
Like OMG and paying tithes, I'm outside. An MC with the hammer, gift to Gavin. Bars got pimp characteristics, my shit slapping. Subtraction if the math ain't mathing. They see me and see green dots like IG. That boy active if the action's all coochie. When the talk's all bully, overreacting makes your verdict.
Ah, I'm sorry, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Am I bugging? It's not me, bro.
No, it's too fire. It's fire.
Subtraction if the math ain't mathing. They see me and see green dots like IG. That boy active if the action's all coochie. When the talk's all bully, overreacting makes your vertically vaginal, straight pussy. I come through, wavy.
Oh my God! Stop talking crazy, bro. I think I think he took this to in form of. All these niggas thinks I was jokers around. Like he's doing this because there's somebody at his job told him he couldn't rap. And I swear to God, no, I think I know exactly what happened. That motherfucker went to work and he was trying to practice his raps because he was about to rap it on beat. Yeah. And somebody at work heard him and they said, bro, that shit was garbage. And he said, "I fuck you." And he went home and he said, "We doing this for real." Yeah. And he was just angry. He pushed his mama down. Like everybody got hit at home when he got. I'm like, nah, leave me alone in the studio. And then he got on it because I'm being dead ass. This motherfucker sounds like he's hungry.
Oh yeah. Facts.
Sounds like that motherfucker hasn't seen a bowl of cereal in years, bro. He is starved.
Limit ramen and cheese.
Cheese is crazy.
You know, we like over here we have corned beef and rice in it, but ramen and cheese sounds like the
ramen and cheese. No, you know what the ultimate sugar meal? I'm gonna give you the ultimate sugar meal, and I did this when I was homeless.
Go ahead.
The ass edder brands with cream corn, and then you just eat a cream corn sandwich.
Creamed corn. Wow.
It's that meal right there. All right, a loaf of bread, how much is it? $1.99. A can of freaking cream corn is 98 cents. You can literally make 5-6 corn sandwiches with that.
That's actually not bad, you know.
It's something that you could get that you could make a lot of. So that you could actually feel full.
Okay, all right. Well, $3.
So at $3, you could literally feed yourself for a whole week. If you know, time's got to be like drastically bad to do that. Yeah. But yeah, I found that shit is the cheapest way because even back then it was cheaper. Back then, a can of cream corn was 50 cents. A loaf of bread was like 75 cents for a loaf of bread. So it wasn't. I'm not getting no name brand shit, but it's gonna be something that's gonna tie me over for a couple of days.
Yeah. Wow.
With $5, I could go get a case of cream corn, can of cream corn, and probably 2 loaves of bread, and that will suffice me for like a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Damn. Wow.
And water, of course. Water is free everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
I'm thirsty. I'll go walk through the drive-thru at McDonald's. Let me get a cup of water. Like, why are you walking in the drive-thru? It was quicker than that fucking line you got in there for free water. I'm not waiting on a line for 3 hours, bro. I'm gonna walk up on the chick in the drive-thru and not. Hey, let me get a water real quick. The free one. She gives me a bottle of water. I'm running. I'm not paying for that shit. Forgot. It was bad, bro. It was bad.
Oh, that's so funny. I know it's bad, but it's funny.
Oh, I can laugh about it now. That was longs ago. I can laugh about that shit now. It was some stupid shit that I've done for food, bro.
Yeah.
I've acted like I was in college just to get the free lunch.
I get it.
It happens, bro.
I understand.
You gotta eat, my brother. As long as you can eat, I can find a place to sleep as long as I'm fat and sassy.
Yeah.
I'll sleep in a train. I've slept in a train before. The train went from one stop all the way to the last stop. And I slept in that motherfucker the whole time. Sir, you gotta go. Not just yet. I gotta take this train right back, buddy. You ain't leaving yet. It's you gotta find your way in this life, bro. You gotta find your way in this life.
Unc, I know that's bad, but that's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god.
All right. Let's continue, show.
I come through, wavy, old school, new suit. My drip slicker than come on a gold tooth. I got them like, hey, even at 14.
What? Did he just say?
Just do it let us rest. Jesus. Just what? Slicker than come on a gold tooth.
That's crazy. That's.
Where did you go to get that?
Some bitch named Shirley.
Or Cinnamon.
Cinnamon is absolutely who does that. Cinnamon and I don't want to say a name that somebody has, but NyQuil. There's a girl named LaQuisha that I know. I guarantee she knows what that feels like.
Oh god.
I guarantee. Another chick named NyQuil. And she used to be a stripper at some place named Fatty's. It's a chubby chaser strip club.
Yeah.
Like you can see the shit stains in the front. It was weird, bro. It was a weird spot. But she worked at Walmart for part time. Anyway, I just put up a whole business out there in the internet. I don't care fuck. Let's go, man.
I'm like, hey, even at 14, the kid was an OG. A bird from the streets, but you would never know. Swang, just a pen in a dream, a couple ounces of weed. Drop knocking down doors from the country to the city. Yes, sir. Arm full of pressure. 25 lighters on my dresser. From the country to the city. Held it down on God. Up, ain't a buck for the flavors in my cup. From the country to the city. 903 bloodline, 214 the culture. Still ball, Bill Russell, just a player trying to coach ya. Morbid OZs, big smoker, jelly cause my shit jam. Bam, see more bread than your favorite toaster.
Oh man.
Jelly cause my shit jam. More bread than your favorite
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's right. He's battle rapping. That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's battle rapping.
He's battle rapping. Yeah.
He getting in there. He said, "I'm going to use every type of metaphor and every type of double that I could fucking think of, and put it in everything that I'm saying." And he's not doing long. He's not doing long setups. He's not dragging out. That's what I love about it. It's simple.
Yeah.
It's setup, punch, setup, punch, setup, punch, and it goes smooth that way. He found his cadence. He found his flow on the beat. It's good shit, bro. It's There are some things that I'm just like, but we'll talk about it later.
Jelly cause my shit jam. Bam, see more bread than your favorite toaster. I sip with Ren and the Renegades. Got respect as the centerpiece. Food for thought on the dinner plate. A cup full of whoop ass. My silverware got ink in it. Down south, every hood skate without a rink in it. Your favorite bread in your favorite toaster. I sip with Ren and the Renegades. Got respect as the centerpiece. Food for thought on the dinner plate. A cup full of whoop ass. My silverware got ink in it. Down south, every hood skate without a rink in it.
Bro, that whole fucking dinner table scheme was crazy, bro. Golly. Cup full of whoop at my silverware got ink in it. That's crazy.
Renegades got respect as the centerpiece. Food for thought on the dinner plate. A cup full of whoop ass. My silverware got ink in it. Down south, every hood skate without a rink in it.
Yeah.
Your favorite rapper skit stop. I am not a come up for your TikTok. Miss me with
that was to somebody. That was to somebody. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. Stop playing with me, bro.
Yeah, that's a headshot for someone.
Someone got nicked in the earlobe, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh no!
That was somebody's head top. That was someone's head top.
I wonder who it is. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to break it down by the lyrics, because it has to be in the lyrics. It has to be somewhere in there.
Food for thought on the dinner plate, a cup full of whoop ass. My silverware got ink in it. Down south, every hood skate without a rink in it. Your favorite rapper skit stop. I am not a come up for your TikTok. Miss me with that spit box. My swing ain't from treetops. Hit him so hard his mouth confiscated by wristwatch.
What happened? Hold the fuck on, bro.
No, but somebody pissed him off. That guy from work upset him.
He's gonna confiscate your wristwatch, my nigga, like that. That means your fist went to the back of his tonsils, bro. Like that. I don't even know how is that even physically possible to do that to somebody. Oh my God.
Oh God. Oh my God.
If I'm a judge, right, and I have a defendant and I have a plaintiff, and the plaintiff says I'm suing him for $100,000 because he has my wristwatch still stuck in his mouth, I'm gonna be like, first of all, how did that ended up happening?
How did that happen?
And then if he says, oh, I punched him and it got, I'm gonna be like, how far down his mouth did you punch him? I've heard of punching on the mouth. You punched in the mouth is crazy, bro. That's out of this world insane, bro. Oh my God. His whole wristwatch is going. Yo, did we just witness a fucking round one on a fucking diss track? Or is he just talking in general? I think he's talking in general.
I'm hoping he's talking in general.
I hope to God, because whoever it is, he's willing to lose his watch in your esophagus. That's all I'm saying. He's willing to lose that. So I think it's more of a general, you know how every rapper is always fighting somebody in the mirror.
Yeah.
When they're so I think it's one of those, but I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't know.
Red in your favorite toaster. I sip with Red and the Renegades. Got respect as the centerpiece. Food for thought on the dinner plate. A cup full of whoop ass. My silverware got ink in it. Down south, every hood skate without a rink in it. Your favorite rapper skit stop. I am not a come up for your TikTok. Miss me with that spit box. My swing ain't from treetops. Hit him so hard his mouth confiscated by wristwatch. Stay. I'm Hank Hill with the gas grill. A high head, but I'm chill. That's a two-way skill. Oh, no more bird flipping, no kick.
You have to. The thing is, you have to be our age mates to understand the Hank Hill reference.
God damn it, Bobby.
Oh.
Listen, I get it. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say nothing else because there's no point in saying anything else. I'm gonna let him speak for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm hearing. I'm just telling you my expert opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing aggression towards a specific individual. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't trust me, but the way he's talking, the way he is like, I rap, and this is kind of one of those. I could get to that level. So okay. So I don't think. This is the direct shot at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is look what I can do. Do you really want to try me type shit?
Yeah.
That's what it kind of sounds like to me, because I don't think it's like a someone in particular. I think it's a couple of people that are probably doubting this rapper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's on this saying, I know they're going to hear this competition, and I know they're going to hear it because they want to hate on me. So I'm going to let them hear it. And when they hear this, they're going to say, oh, this nigga rapped for real. Mm-hmm. Oh, he wasn't joking around round 1 and 2. He wasn't joking. No, he's rapping. Like, he is barring out, like, there's a lot of stuff like this, bro. Like honestly, if I was a battle rapper and I was one of these battle rappers that were not unique at all and needed to get talent, I would listen to this. You know how much bars I could get out of this and use?
Oh, facts. Absolutely. This thing is littered with punches.
It's literally punched the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still standing on top of the criteria. It's still talking about the Reniverse, and and he's just talking his shit. He's landing on a beat. He's doing what was asked of him.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing is the hook for me.
Yeah.
The hook for me, it's a little like I'm not really like it's cool, but it's not catchy for me. It's not where and it's gonna sound crazy me saying it like this. The hook doesn't match the level of bars.
Yeah. It's like the hook's almost phoned in, as opposed to the rest of the song.
Right. Yeah. Not saying that it was, but it just definitely sounds like it was something that was done to get a hook done.
Got done to get a hook
and
done,
then because I need to focus on because the minute when he started rapping to the minute that he stops rapping, it's content, bro. It's content. I close my eyes and picture this on stage on a URL or a King of the Dot battle, and I could just close my eyes and I could hear the crowd going crazy hearing some of these fucking punches.
Facts.
It's crazy. It's good. It's great. It's amazing.
Your favorite rapper skit stop. I am not a come up for your TikTok. Miss me with that spit box. My swing ain't from treetops. Hit him so hard his mouth confiscated by wristwatch. Stay. I'm Hank Hill with the gas grill. A high head, but I'm chill. That's a two-way skill. No more bird flipping, no kitchen stoves, and still I'm too fly to be pigeonholed. I got him like, hey. Even at 14, the kid was an OG. A bird from the streets, but you would never know. Just a pen in a dream, a couple ounces of weed. Drop knocking down doors from the country to the city. Yes, sir. Home full of pressure. 25 lighters on my dresser. From the country to the city.
Like on a hook, I could picture him in prison with a whole bunch of dudes doing this.
Yeah.
And I like it has that just monotone, just I don't know. The hook is not there for me, but the fucking bars, man. This guy is.
Held it down on God. So paint a bar for the flavors in my cup. From the country to the city.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, okay, that them lyrics made me heave like, ooh, like I'm too visual. I am too visual to hear lyrics like that. Please understand me. Oh, you know when you're about to vomit and your mouth gets watery? Like, ooh, that is what that. I know who this is too. Brother, I know who they all are. Brother, that was a violation to Crow. Love it. Listen, Contestant E has been consistent, but like every round, 1, 2, 3, Contestant E has been absolutely consistent. All right. Yes, of course. You know, I'd like to think that I'm a very level-headed, fair person. All right? Thank you. Thank you, SnakeVenom, for helping me out through that. Now, I feel like I'm a very fair, balanced person. Okay, we are all part of this Reniverse, and obviously some of us are closer than others, but there's a mutual respect across the board. All right. So I'm going to judge this, and again, I repeat, Doc, you might want to find another judge next time, because Sister Crow is really struggling to judge these contestants' artistry, because I just think they're all amazing. Honestly, the growth in everybody, just crazy. But Contestant E has literally been consistent all the way through. All the way through. And there's another Contestant E definitely has had the shock factor. You know, just like, bah! Some of the lyrics, listen, you say bar, some of the bars, I feel like a goose when I say bars, because I feel like an old mama that just sounds like a goose when she says bars, okay? I don't know why. It's just, I feel like a goose. So I'm not saying that. And I can't say Kool like everyone else, okay? So it's just, Contestant E has had the shock factor when it comes to the lyrics in his verses. And I love that, because you just don't know what you're going to expect. And for me, Brother Ren has that same shock factor. Does he not? Like, you never know really what Brother Ren is going to do. You know, you don't know. And Contestant E for me is so similar with, you just don't know what you're going to get. Brother also is able to talk, to put in his lyrics pretty hectic stuff that you just like, you feel like you need to sit down with the person and be like, oh my God, don't just skim over that. Like, that's really serious. But in a way where you can digest it and still keep bopping with him. And that is a hard thing to do, but very clever. The humor, the personality, and the ad-libs are just on point. I love the use of ad-libs from Contestant E all the way through. For me, again, just talented, and just so easy to listen to, just makes me feel comfortable straight away. I'm not struggling to work out what has been, you know, like, sorry, the heartburn is off its face right now. Just so comfortable listening to Contestant E all the way through. The shock value's there. The hook, you know, salute to Ren. It was all there. Spoke about where he's been in life, what he's become, like what his first, you know, what his past life has been like, where he is now, you know, and that real I don't give a energy, you know. I love that, because you know, obviously you got to have a thick skin when you're putting your heart and soul into your artistry for the public, you know. And so I'm not mad at any of these contestants for having that thick skin, that you know, like chest on sort of delivery. And I'm not mad at the ones that are more like just not as competitive about it, but that's not the right word. They're all competing. Damn, hang on. Damn. They're all very much competing. They're competitive. They're going in hard, but they've all got different personalities. And I just love the fact that they were all courageous enough to just be unapologetically exactly who they are. Okay, so big shout out to all of them. Vexo, The beat again. Of course, I wouldn't listen to it when I'm in the gym, right? But I love that you chose a more laid back, cruisy beat, because I'm going to stand on this that I feel like it's harder to rap on something like this. You want round 3 to be difficult and challenging. And I think everyone just stood up to the plate and really delivered. Yeah. Contestant E has to get a 10. Has to get a 10. I mean, I could drop half a point for making me nearly dry reach in my mouth. I kind of wanna, because I could have made a complete fool of myself if I had I'm too visual for that. But just like I was with, the last contestant who really just felt like they gave me like a little jab to the chin, I'm not going to take it to heart. But next time, make sure I've got a bucket there. Jeez. Disco Doc's family, the Crow family, the Vibe Gang, the TDIP King Prime's gang, the Uncle Biddo gang, the come on, all the contestants gangs, right? You all know who you are. You're all watching. But last but not least at all, the brother Doc, Disco Doc, the real Disco Doc, who made this possible, who it has not been easy I definitely don't make things easy. So I'm apologizing for, Crazy Crow, because I know that I'm difficult to work with. But I love you for being patient. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for giving us all an opportunity to connect like this, for the artists to display their talents. They're all incredible. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to judge for the first time in my life, especially in the category that I don't feel that confident in. I feel like I've got a bit of confidence now. And I don't know, the older I'm getting, the more I'm really appreciating rap. Back in the day, it was just like, I loved rap for a different reason, just to run amok and have fun. But now I'm really starting to appreciate rap and the rap artists, for what they're actually saying in their lyrics, because, I can't go out partying anymore. But Brother Doc, love you so much. And of course, to the brother Ren, without you, none of this is possible. It wouldn't have been possible. You've brought all of us crazy, half-tapped, flawed, amazing, kind-hearted people together just by being you. Just by being you. This is possible from one artist. Love the brother Ren. And yeah, people, just quickly, for brother Ren, if you can, please go and check out The Wave of Change. You got Sister Lisa and Jolene that are really working hard for the cause, for brother Ren, because it's something he's very passionate about. And Contestant A, let's really get behind the community properly. Contestant A, in your lyrics, sister, you said, Beck, you're very clear on what's one of your daily struggles. So not just for brother Ren, but for the sister Beck, let's really do what we can to support this, the Wave of Change 2025. Doc, I don't know if you're going to edit this out or not, but if you don't, can you put the links down on how we can support that cause, anyone that's watching? And a big shout out to Lisa and Jolene. for that. Yeah. Damn, that's the end. A big shout out to my brothers too. Brother Uncle Ray, I love you, brother. You know that. Brother KP, King Prime, no brainer. You're like my YouTube bestie, you know that. Thank you to my brothers. And Uncle Biddo, Uncle Big Toe, Brother Big Toe. Gotta love Brother Big Toe. Thank you for jumping in as a guest judge. I think I thanked everyone, and I really hope, and the Vexo, I think I did you already, but the beats are crazy. Thank you for that. I mean, far out. What do we got to do to get a beat? Because I feel like rapping. I'm all right with the words, people. Can Sister Crow have a crack? Okay, now I'm really tweaking. I love his all. Mwah, 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 mwah.
The city.
Oh my God.
All right. Like that.
Okay.
I like that, from the country to the city. I like the way he ended it.
All right.
And he used the whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
They all used the whole entire beat, because a lot of them put a hook on it. So
yeah. Except
so I mean because A and
no, all of them did, I think. No.
Did E have? No, E did have a hook. E did have a hook.
I think all of them bar A had a hook.
But A had a hook. A was the only one that rapped it all the way through.
All the way through, yeah.
All right. This let me get the screen out the way, ladies and gentlemen. That was Contestant F. That was the last contestant to the Fire in Doc's Booth competition, and let's talk.
All right. So, okay. This I knew that Contestant F was gonna come and absolutely obliterate this whole round. Not to say, and I'm not saying obliterate the whole round in terms of, making sure that other contestants were shit, because the other contestants weren't shit. It's just we stopped this song so many times, and
my bad.
No, it's not because I've learned something about cream corn sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey man, if you need to use it, brother, it works. I'm telling you. Now I don't know how you like. I don't know your taste buds. Your taste buds is your taste buds, brother. But I know that it's a taste to get used to.
Okay. But that aside, right? The fact that we had to stop the song so many times because there were so many immense punches in the song is a testament to how dope the bars were. Just get the elephant out of the way. The hook wasn't that strong, but it was like I said, it felt like it was just a hook just to get the hook out of the way so we can focus on the bars.
Right.
But let's not take away from the bars. The bars were good. The bars were crazy. We had to
if it was that all it was just bars, that'd be one thing, because this competition is not who has most bars.
Yeah.
It is all around the music, but yes, he had the bars, but in the bars, he was telling his story.
Yes.
He was talking about he was following the procedure. So if it was just, because I know how certain people be like, oh, well, nobody tell me that I had a bar out. It's not about the barring out part of it.
No.
It's about how he's barring out and still telling his story on top of it is what makes it wow, because you still learned something from him. You still got something from him.
Precisely. That's exactly what it is, and him barring out, still following that criteria, still being creative with it, still telling his story. For me, that gets a 10, because he set the level from round one, because round one was absolutely crazy. He's still maintaining that level, and even though that's a 10, just an FYI, I'm not going to take away points from Contestant B like I did in the first round. Contestant B was still fire. So B and F, they both get 10s. So for me, the criteria was met. It was creative. It was funny. It was telling the story. Punches upon punches. It didn't take long to set up the punches, like you said. For me, again, the hook was a bit iffy, but for me, that's not
that doesn't tell the story of the entirety. Of
Right,
the story
right.
itself. So for me, clean 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9. And the reason why is because in the beginning, to get from one point to another, he took like a kind of a longer pause that was kind of uncomfortable in the very beginning when he started rapping.
Okay.
And that pause, it was kind of like he had to get comfortable when the beat started to jump on it. So that part plus the beat plus because the beat, if he shortened it up the beat the hook, I mean, if he shortened up the hook a little bit, I probably would have said that the hook would probably been passable, that I could ignore it.
Yeah.
But it was that, to me, it was too long. It was too much of a long hook, too much pieces into it that it takes away from. Because now in my mind, I'm thinking, how much more bars can you add on this if the hook was shorter?
True.
So that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as, if the hook was, let's say, yo, I'm contestant F, and F stands for fuck you. Let's just say.
Yeah.
I don't know where that.
It's so random, Ike.
I don't know why that happens sometimes, bro. I try to stay focused, and then something just comes in and just takes over.
Yeah.
But then imagine, because the way he's right, see, I think too into it. That's why I don't do this in my reactions, because then it'll be even longer.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the way I'm listening to it is, if you took that hook and let's say cut it in half, and let's say you could have added 5, maybe 6 more bars, because we already know your formula. We already know it's more of a setup, punch. Setup, punch. That's kind of what you got.
Yeah.
You got a small setup and you got a hard fucking haymaker punch at the end of it on some occasions. So how much more could he add it on? How much more haymakers could he add it on to that?
That's true, actually. Yeah, the hook was, it was like what, 8 bars? 8 bars long, it felt like?
It felt like 8.
Yeah, it felt like 8 bars, yeah.
So it's just like, it begs the question, like, how much more could you add it to the actual verses?
True.
To really make an impact, because you added all of that. So this is how my brain worked. You added all of that in the hook, but then when you started your first verse, you started it off hardly saying no words.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and I don't know if you wrote the hook last, or if you wrote, I don't know how the procedure of the writer was. I don't know when he wrote the hook. Was the hook the beginning thing, or was the hook last thing that you wrote, but you just focused on the bars? I don't know, but it's just the beginning was a little bit too slow start for me. But then after that, he was firing all cylinders all the way through.
Yeah.
Like, or even through, the punches was so good, and the story was so good that I could almost overlook how long the hook was. But then it still is gonna bother me in the back of my mind, like, damn, he could have added like 3, 4, maybe 5 more fucking punches in there.
Yeah.
On each verse, so that's a total like probably 10 punches that he could have added on extra. On top of everything else, it would have made each verse more impactful, but you're still staying within the time frame of the 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So that's why I give him a 9. If it wasn't for that little, the way my brain works, and that's just me. I'm not expecting everybody and their mother to think the way I think. That's just the way I break down music for myself. But that's why I gave it a 9. If it wasn't for that, he would have got it in a straight 10 for me.
Yeah. Cool.
I think that's it. I think we're done, and it's sad.
I know, man. That was so much fun.
It was a lot of fucking fun. Like, I wanted, like, is that like a secret contestants around here or some shit like that? Yeah, I swear to God, he probably got like 7 more people. Like, yo, just bring us all the ones that didn't make it to the competition, bro. we'll listen to those 2 and break those motherfuckers down too. But thank you, Vexo, and thank you, Disco Dog, King Prime, our sister Crow. Yeah. Wherever you are in the ethers around there somewhere.
Yeah. Where's she at?
All contestants, you guys all did amazing. You guys all had your own different type of unique flavor. This is the reason why we do this. We do these competitions and we judge the way we judge because we want to see you guys grow. We want to see you guys get better at what you guys do because we see potential in all of you. Facts. And just if you put your don't take this as a L, don't take this as, no matter how the scoring system goes, because I don't even know the scoring system because Disco Doc is doing that. But however this goes, don't take it as an L. Take it as another notch in your belt that you could put in there saying, hey, I was in the competition and gave it my all. Now next year I have to still try harder and come in with more fire and work on what the judges were saying. And that's all of this force to help you guys get better at what you're doing. And I hope we do this next year. I hope we Disco Doc does this another year. And because this is really fun. It's especially doing it with our peers and stuff like that, hanging out. We don't do this a lot because we're all in our own little world. So having this time with family and sitting here having a good time breaking down music, I mean, this is not work for us. This is fun.
Yes, it is.
This gonna be work for Disco Doc with the editing, but it ain't gonna be work for us. I'm good with that. Disco Doc, man, that's on you, brother.
Yeah, good luck, bro.
We love you, Disco Doc. You got anything else? You got anything to say, my brother?
No, just listen, man. It's been an honor doing this. Thank you to Doc for allowing me to do this a second time. Obviously, it's been absolute jokes hanging out with you and with Crow, wherever Crow is. In the ethos. And obviously, like Unc said, this ain't work for us, man. This is fun. This is love, and it's good that we get to connect and do these kind of things because obviously with our schedules and time zones, it's not often that we get to do it. So it's always fun when we get to connect.
Absolutely, and hopefully one day we could be doing this in person.
Oh, absolutely.
Disco Doc's little studio that he's gonna build in the UK.
Yeah,
and you better have a room in that studio because I'm not staying in a hotel. And I like chocolate. I like the red M&Ms, the peanut red M&Ms. So,
oh my god,
I'll bring the weed. I don't worry about the weed. I got the weed. I just need you to take care of the M&Ms because I don't know where to buy them in the UK.
we have the M&M store.
You have the what?
The M&M store.
Oh yeah, you taking me over there. If I go, you taking me there. And just drop me off.
Yeah.
You don't even have to wait. You don't even have to wait. Just drop me off, brother. I'll be good there. I can even sleep there if you want me to. I don't give a fuck. All right, guys, I appreciate this opportunity, Disco Doc. We love you, man. Thank you so much. And we are out of here. Peace.
Well, tie me up and call me Disco Daddy. That was exciting. Every single contestant brought the fire to my booth this year. Thanks again to all the contestants, the judges, and to Vexo, our beat maker. And to CirTap for the extra audio mastering. We couldn't have done it without you all. Are you ready to find out the final scores? Let's fucking go. In 6th place with a cumulative 49.5 points, we had another valiant effort from Mr. Composition, aka Dab Troll TV. At the end of round 2, Vic Taurus and Becca were joint 3rd place, with 41 points each. But I can now reveal that with a cumulative 62.5 points, Becca has fallen to 5th place. Well done, Becca. I loved your work throughout. That means that SnakeVenomV has muscled his way up the leaderboard. But has he done enough to topple Vic Taurus from her podium position? Vic scored a cumulative total of 63 points. And yes, Snake has done it, by just 1 point. With 64 points, SnakeVenomV jumps to 3rd place, and knocks Vic Taurus down to 4th. And now, to the top of the leaderboard. King DOTTA and Drink the Kool-Aid have consistently been at the top. And I'm excited to tell you that this is King DOTTA's highest scoring round, with a massive 29.5 points out of 30, awarded by the judges. That takes him to a cumulative total of 84.5 points. But is that enough to knock Drink the Kool-Aid from the top spot? I can now reveal that Archie scored 29 points, bringing him to a total of 89 points across the competition. So King DOTTA didn't quite do enough, but was an impressive challenger throughout. Congratulations to Drink the Kool-Aid, the winner of Fire in Doc's Booth Season 2. And once again to all of our contestants taking part. Until next time, peace.
Beats that will slice through your mind like a knife. Every line's conversion, every verse is your life. No fix, no lies, just a woo uncut. Bring your heart, bring your soul, when you're getting shut down.
This is fire in Doc's booth.